welcome back, you YouTube people on Jetlag and Coffee. This episode takes place on the very last day of the year in Palolem, Goa, the wonderful state in India. Well, I started the day in the German bakery, which was recommended to me, which has basically nothing to do with the German bakery, but see for yourself. And if you stay tuned long enough to view the end fireworks at the beach, I will tell you all about why I would never go back on New Year's Eve to Palolem, Goa as a solo traveler. Sometimes you make travel choices that are not beneficial for your own well-being, but here I am and making the best of it and starting my day with some vitamins.
From Nepal. Where you from?
Yes.
Nepal? Nepal?
Yes.
It's colder there. I have to go.
Okay.
It's really nice. What's your name?
Nancy.
19.
Nancy. She's similar. Nancy.
Yeah.
Same.
Stay safe.
Yeah. Thank you.
Take care. Nice people. I suspected they were Filipinos from the Philippines. The last day of 2024. Am I sad? Well, last year on New Year's Eve, I said it can only get better from here. But then in the end, it turned out to be worse. For some personal reasons. The people I'm talking about know who they are. Well, I hope the new year brings for you all a lot of health. Health is the most important thing. I have to take a picture of this. Look at that. It's kind of cool. The palm trees and the laundry. So I'm always on the outlook for something odd to take a picture for my iPhone diary for Facebook. People seem to like it. So I enjoy taking photos when I'm on the run and gun with my iPhone. Like the smog from Mumbai, which has been the worst in ever. That's what the local authorities said. It never has been that bad. And I could really feel it. Oh, look at that. Nice motorbike. Really enjoy that. Well, at least back home where I come from, it's cold and people are freezing. I'm in the warmth and I kind of enjoy the Goa vibe. This is the hideaway. I saw this in the YouTube channel. I think this is pretty cool. So many places to check out. Authentic Italian food. Well, look at that electricity. How does that work? Oh man. Who comes to Goa to eat Italian food? Maybe the Italians, I'm pretty sure. I gotta ride a Royal Enfield these days. I even brought my own helmet. Can you believe it? Hi. No, thank you. I love drinking coconut. Never get that back home. Thank you. I said yesterday, they're selling like gasoline in plastic bottles. Not too many gas stations around here. Now look at that. My old sewing machine. Everybody's selling something. Indian, Chinese, continental, pizza, pasta. I was expecting it to be a lot more busy at this time of year because the prices were really expensive. Like I mentioned earlier, I had a really decent 5-star hotel for about 80 euros less than my 0.0 star hostel over here in Goa for the same 4 days, 4 nights. Normally I don't go to 5-star hotels, I'm more the hostel guy, but an Indian friend of mine, he's also a photographer, he said when going to India you should always opt for the best hotels for hygienic reasons. Normally I'm not too much into that because you tend to live in a bubble and you don't dive into the culture and to the people. That's what I do when I travel. So coming back to the German bakery where I had an American breakfast, which was odd. American breakfast with no bacon. What the hell is a gurkha? Gurkha. An Indian car. A gurkha. It's kind of cool, I like it, but you could never sell it with that name in Germany, which is too much close to what a cucumber is called. So nobody would buy a cucumber. Lobo's bike rental, no parking, not 5 minutes, not 30 seconds, not at all. Yeah, maybe I'll rent a bike over here. I want to try that Royal Enfield. When in India, do as the Indians. But then you probably would have to rent a scooter. Look at that doggy dog. Can I pet him? No, he's cute. Cutie dog. You alright? Yeah, my friend. These dogs are really cute. I see something. Oh, you. No, they're not so cute anymore. They're fighting over me, I guess. No. Don't worry. If you're afraid of dogs, Goa might not be your joint. Well, once again, coming back to the German bakery, I had an American breakfast with tandoori chicken, which was also kind of odd. But it was decent, and I thought it would be more like a real German bakery, but probably they were just hippies that settled down in Goa, and now they have these poor Tibetan guys working for them. Which is kind of smart, because hippies don't want to work. That's at least what my dad would say. But eventually, even if you're a hippie, at some point you need money. Like that. Hello. To the beach? It's here. This way? Straight?
This way.
All to the beach.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Have a good day. Have a good 2025.
Thank you.
Oh, I love the small conversations on the street. That's typically me. Talk to anybody. And yeah, if you treat people with respect and they often treat you with respect back. Oh man, this is really pretty. I'm gonna have a beach cabin in a couple of days. I hope it's gonna be like this because this is really nice. So I'm directly at the beach. So today's the first And last time this year, I will go into the ocean. Oh, tonight there should be like a big fireworks celebration on the beach. See how that turns out. You can even buy fireworks yourself here. Oh, it's low tide. Maybe I'm having myself treat myself for a massage. Don't worry, no happy endings. Just a Ayurvedic massage, kind of like that. Never tried before. Just had the Thailand, the hardcore, without happy ending massages. I tend to go quite often in Germany because all you do is sit in front of the computer. You get all stiff and your back hurts. So quite also nice place over here.
Are you?
No, good.
Where you from?
Germany. Have a good 2025.
Same to you. Buy something.
Not today. Thank you. See, I have so much. I already have everything. Thank you. I know they have to make a living, but then again, you cannot save the world by yourself. You cannot buy everything. You cannot always. It's important to give something to charity, but yeah, you cannot save the world. Maybe Elon Musk can, but I can't. I hope I get rid of this cough. The salty sea breeze is filling my lungs. That's feeling good. Man, I tell you that Mumbai was really, really terrible. The air was killing me. I should have worn a mask, but then again, you feel odd, you know. But it would have been smart, you know, with all these people in the subway and in the buses and yeah, but you feel like, I mean, we had the worst of times with this COVID-19 lockdown everywhere, and everybody had to stay home and had to wear masks and stuff like that. So I didn't really feel like wearing a mask. And then again, it's hot and it's humid. You're sweating and you feel like an alien. And then, of course, you know, it's all about facial expressions and seeing people, interacting with them, and you wearing a mask. It's terrible. It's all part of my travels, interacting with people. I like that. I usually never go into resorts. I hate hotel breakfast because it's the same everywhere you go. I hate buffets. They all taste the same. And usually I don't go to restaurants that have buffets. I like to pick what I chose. And I'm the type of guy that always tries something else. I never have the same dish twice, even if I really loved it. Maybe I will have that Goan prawn curry the last day in Goa because I really enjoyed that. But other than that, I always try new stuff. Happy Indian families. It's a really beautiful day. Kids are the same everywhere you go. Must have been a rich Indian family. They were all overweight. There's also some things I see when I travel. And I myself am overweight from all the, well, probably from the beer I drank over here. But they told me not to be careful about the water because they refill the plastic water bottles and then your Western stomach just explodes after that. So I kept myself to the beer, but what happens if I drink beer? It just gets stuck, and I have my love handles. So once I get over with the coughing, maybe I do some beach running, and I might not go to a gym, but I haven't told you yet. I'll end up this trip in a yoga class, well, yoga retreat they call it, with veggie food and exercise all day, so I might lose some weight over there. See how that goes with all the hippies dancing and ice bathing and hugging trees and stuff like that. Oh, I know what my dad would say. Well, yeah, they passed last year, both of my parents. Just testing my feet in the water. It's nice and warm. Would be just the right temperature to be diving here, because as I'm an experienced scuba diver, basically just I think 3 special dives away from being a master scuba diver. But the highest degree you can get in not being a teacher. But then again, for me, scuba diving is just recreation. I don't want to like make a business out of it. So I never dived back in Germany because the water's too cold and you just see the small boring fish and the lakes and so I don't go for that. I would do some diving here, but I don't know if the conditions are so good. I'd rather go to the Maldives, but then again, I try to keep away from the Muslim states. It's just that my kind of culture, even if the influencers say, oh, so crazy about the Emirates, but you know, there's no freedom for women. There's the Sharia law. Nobody talks about that. I do. So all these women, feminists, they go to Dubai and post themselves in front of the, I would say, what's that tower called? Whatever, I don't care. It's like Disneyland built in the desert from lots of Indian and Filipinos that died while building it. So nobody talks about that. So in Dubai, nobody works, and they haven't built anything by themselves. It's just from the gas money. So this is the main reason I think we need to get away from the gas, because seeing the Arabs in these countries printing money and having golden faucets and golden toilets just annoys me pretty much. Apart from the religion that is intolerant to everyone else who's not who's considered a non-believer. Well, not a topic for a travel vlog, but well, here's my honest opinion. You can take it or you leave it. If you take it, leave a like, leave a comment. And if you're Muslim, I'm pretty sure you're the one that's decent. So I'm not generalizing. So I do have friends, and I had a girlfriend for a year. But so I know the culture and I know the mentality, and I know what I'm talking about. I've been to all Arab countries like Egypt 3 times, Tunisia 3 times, Turkey 1 time, to Jordan. I've been everywhere, and so it's just the overall feeling I get. I'm feeling more welcome in other places of the world, so, and I'm sure not carrying my hard-earned money, which is not that much, to Dubai for taking some shots in front of the 6-star hotel, whatever it's called. But yeah, life is free, and if those Instagrammers want to sell their soul to the Emirates, then it's their choice. And probably they're making a lot of money, but I'm not selling my soul. I'm a poor photographer from Germany with an American heritage, coming from a middle-class family in Germany and New Jersey. So I'm pretty grounded. So look at that. It's that David Hasselhoff. Baywatch, Indian style. Lifesaver. I hope he can swim. Like I said, most Indians can. And I think he gets mad if I ask him. He looks pretty serious. Probably because he can't swim. He's afraid somebody will drown and somebody will find out he can't swim. So it's a really beautiful stretch of beach, and that's where the look at Indian TV is coming on. So there's the main place of the beach over here, and I bet that's where the fireworks will take place. And they have like these burning balloons, which are not good for the environment, but nobody cares about the environment in these countries. So I'm walking down to the end of the beach because on the 2nd of January, I will change from my hostel, the Bunk and Brew now, to a beach cabin, which would be at the end of the beach. Let's see how that works out. And then after a couple days, I will be moving on to Arambol, a different town in the north, which is like 2.5 hours with the taxi from Palolem, which is not cheap, of course. Taxi driver has to basically be 5 hours on the road, so that might be like 40 euros for that trip. Then I see how the life differs in the northern side of Goa. So when you're walking the beach, you can see a lot of things. Even if that comment now seems to mean some of those things you don't want to see. But that's just me. Everybody's free to do what he wants, except for Russia. But you might not agree on that either. So leave your remarks in the comments. Just be polite, be respectful, be tolerant. Oh man, that dog is really cute. He's trying hard to sleep. Good. The salty air is good for my lungs, I hope. I bought some Ayurvedic cough medicine last night. You can see, oh no, you didn't. The night was terrible. Every time I lay down, It's like I'm coughing like hell because there's also like disinfection stench in my hostel cabin. Maybe that triggered it even more. But what can I do? I need to ride it out, and hopefully when the new year comes, well, I said never to say that. Things can only get better. So that didn't work out last year. There's just like one spot with lots of seashells. That's odd. Also with these dogs, they, even if I like dogs, of course they poop everywhere, and walking barefoot can be like a little bit tricky. I thought it would be really, really crowded for being a New Year's celebration. Another David Hasselhoff. Don't hassle the Hoff. So guys, this is where I'm staying at from the 2nd of January. Looks nice. Special mixed seafood platter, 1 drink free. That's Fernandez. The other place is called the same. So maybe it's this one. I will see. Probably this one, I guess. People are really chill. The locals renting out boats or fishermen, I don't know. Well, it seems like tourist boats. Yeah. The Indians having a good time. Well, what can I say? Drinking beer is like a universal language. That's what men do. Drink beer, get fat. Talk trash. I guess you guys know what I'm talking about. Surf rescue. So, if I see somebody drowning, I could take that surfboard and then rescue somebody. That's interesting. High chairs. Oh, it's just a massage. That's kind of a neat place. And the Eagles playing, my dad's favorite band. Dudes, that's a sign I gotta get. Take It Easy by the Eagles. Draws my attention. I'm gonna have a drink on him. But he never drank, never smoked. But then again, died of cancer. Tragic.
Come on, baby.
I need a seat where I can look on the ocean. Oh, there's a diving school. Hello. I'll take the seat up front.
Some people call me
The cleaning ladies on the beach. Man. So much about dirty India. They're cleaning the beaches here. That's kind of neat. Oh, man.
about me, baby.
People talk about me, baby.
Say I'm doing you wrong, doing you wrong.
Have a great new year.
Well, don't you worry, baby, don't worry. 'Cause I'm right here, baby, right here, right here.
Man, what a life. It's really hot. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I haven't been to the ocean yet, but I will. I will walk to the end of the beach and then over there I will go to the ocean. And then I will head back, take a shower, get ready for the New Year's celebration. Guys playing cricket on the beach. Yep, guys, it's time for my first and last swim in the ocean. Not this year, but this year. No, thank you. Not a boat trip. It's really beautiful. So this is the last hours of 2024. Quite got me emotional. I've written some text to some loved ones. I wish all of them the best. I wish you all the best. Stay healthy. Be the best you can. And you know, life is now. Never forget that. Temperature is just perfect. Look at that view, guys. My last view, my last sun 2024. The sandy bottom, which is kind of neat. Like I said, the tide's coming back in. Not that many people. Woo! Must be like 20, 27 degrees, the water temperature. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Before I take that new Insta360 Ace Pro Action Cam into the water, I hope I closed all the battery compartments. Other than that, it's the end of the vlog. But then again, have a good new year. Man, is that nice. Oh, There are worse ways to end the year than in Goa. I just was scared coming here with all the pollution in Mumbai that this place would be end up like a trash site. But apparently all the trash goes to the Emirates, I hope. Now I'm being mean. But it probably will end up in Africa someplace. Those are the greatest worries I have about humankind. There are so many people wanting to live, to eat, take a shower, go to work, buy a car, have a family. So the poorer the people are, the less they think about the environment, and that's the problem I see worldwide. And the biggest problem is water, not disease, but water. Because sweet water is limited, and with all these people, I mean 25 million people unofficially in Mumbai needing access to tap water, sweet water, going to the toilet, washing themselves, washing clothes. It's ridiculous amount of water there. There's just too many people on the planet. Maybe that was what COVID was for. Who knows? Controlling the population. Tell me in the comments what you think. It's just me and my 5 cents. So you're still here? So the camera seems to be waterproof, at least for now. Take a look at that. This is beautiful. Something else. As you can see, this is my, I don't know how many vlogs I did. I'm not really comfortable with talking to myself, basically, but I'll get used to it, and yeah, more stories coming. And I think I found a new hangout place. This bar that has like hippie vibes, kind of like it. Good music, 80s of course. Rock music. So as you can see, my favorite band, and all of the many rock bands I really love, Triumph. I wore that today because I used to always play a song called Killing Time on the last day of the year. You should take a listen to it if you like rock music. Killing Time on Thunder 7.
So after this slow day on the beach with the beautiful light, I decided it was time to go back to my shabby hostel, the Bunk and Brew. But before, I thought, well, it's the last day of the year. Let's treat myself to a massage.
Good massage?
Yes.
How much is it? Is it a good massage?
Good massage money, my friend. If you don't put down money, I promise.
Okay.
पैसे दे करा. Massage give us
I look fat, but I'm only one people.
one people. Okay. Come.
Now it takes me to some shady area. No, nothing. All good. That's a shady side. Yeah. Hello.
Hello, you alright?
Hi. Wait, I have to put my t-shirt. I really like the golden hour. It's amazing light, especially for all photographers. I must admit, the most beautiful light I experienced was in La Réunion, an island south of Mauritius, east of Madagascar. And the sunset there was just spectacular. But coming to the massage, of course, this is not for the faint-hearted. He took me back to the little hut. It was full. Some lady got their hands done with henna tattoo. You didn't get a fresh towel. There was a lady getting a massage next to me, a Russian lady. Holy cow! One cow just peed. Oh man, a mama with a calf. Look at that, really cute. Two fighting.
Yes, can you please have something like
So after having a shower and splashing on some cologne, I was heading back to Palolem, the main road, trying to find a cool hangout place to meet some people. But these bars were all empty, and the restaurants also. Everybody was obviously heading to the beach, so that was where I was going to.
Already lots of Indian families. Somebody's camping on the beach. And they have these tables out like every night, so I said to myself, when it's so crowded, I will go eat on the beach some of these days, because I'm here for a couple of days longer. Doesn't necessarily have to be tonight. Some guy doing a fire show. I hear lots of tourists get hurt. It's a beautiful evening. It's really warm. A little bit of humidity. Waves crashing. You can see the tides coming in. I think I will go to that little romantic restaurant. Be romantic on the last night of the year. At least they have a barbecue. See how this plays out. Hi, sir. Hello. You have space just for me? Yeah.
Hi, sir.
Thank you so much. Goan Greek tapas.
So obviously I was attracted by live music. These folks played a mix of Back in Black and We Will Rock You, which was not really that sexy. Anyhow, dinner, I treated myself to some barbecued local fish. Probably had lots of plastics in it. I guess it was all right. I had a couple of cocktails with that and a coffee. I thought the night was getting really long. I started wandering around on the beach. So to put this all in perspective, it's always about expectations in life, and maybe a lot of people say I have too high of expectations, but you know, I was thinking spending New Year's in a cool place with lots of like-minded travelers, cool people. So I find out the hard way that mostly this time of year couples are traveling to Palolem, Goa. Then, as you will see in this video, there are lots and lots and lots of Indian men celebrating New Year's Eve on the beaches, dancing to very loud techno music, which is okay for me. It was never like any way aggressive or there was no brawl going on. There were a lot of policemen and military having an eye on the scene. And what can I say? Please bear with me, but it felt so strange being one male guy among a huge crowd of Indian men dancing and getting drunk. How can I put it? If I would be a female solo traveler, I would have felt so uncomfortable. And I did talk to a lot of ladies, younger and older, in the north of Goa, going to these yoga retreats, and they all said the same thing. It can be really a pain in the butt if you're a woman just walking on the beach and you're getting basically harassed, and all of these Indian dudes come up to you, get real up close and personal, want to take a selfie with you, touch you, talk to you, do whatever. I even hear up in the north it's quite dangerous for women traveling there. Maybe other people have different experiences, but that's what I hear a lot. So please leave a comment down below if you have any experience in India, especially if you're a female solo traveler. But I also hear even if you're a couple in the north, it can be quite dangerous. So, the few of you who made it to the end of this New Year's episode of Jetlag and Coffee, what can I say? After the new year was still young, it was 1:30. I basically spoke to no one. I ordered a couple of drinks, but I was all by myself. And I decided to call it a night. Better luck next year. If you want to invite me to your party, please let me know. Even though India is such a great place, I wouldn't go back for New Year's. Not as a lonely, lonesome traveler. Especially as a female traveler, I would definitely not go. It's just a man's world over here. And for some reason, even I didn't feel comfortable. Maybe if I would have been invited to a private party or met some people, maybe in the north, maybe in the next town, I don't know. But this was not what I was looking for. So I was kind of disappointed and ready to call it a night. So, but this is Jetlag and Coffee, and it's not all glamour and glitz and happiness. Well, mostly it is, but sometimes you need to tell the things as they are and not beat around the bush. So stay safe, everyone. Hope you're having a great and healthy year, because life is now, y'all.